So the WWE thought it was a brilliant idea to have a pay-per-view a few days after the WWE draft. What were they thinking? Why do they think this is a bloody good idea? I have no idea, guys, but I know you guys want my predictions for the Battleground pay-per-view, so that's exactly what we're going to do today. So it is the day after the WWE draft. The whole roster has gone tits up, and most of the matches for Battleground have gone tits up as well. Half of the matches don't even mean anything anymore. Anyway, we're going to go through the whole card and predict every single match. I said I would do this if one of my videos the other day got over 500 likes. I think it got over about 1,000. So in today's video, if this video gets over 1,000 likes, I will do a live stream on Saturday talking about everything to do with Battleground. We'll talk predictions, live Q&As about the pay-per-view. You guys can get involved. So if this gets 1,000 likes, bloody hell, we will do a live stream talking everything about Battleground. So that's only if we get 1,000 likes. Let's get right into the pay-per-view predictions. The first match I'm going to predict is Rusev against Zack Ryder for the United States Championship. Rusev has been drafted to Raw, where Zack Ryder has planted himself on SmackDown. Who's going to win this match, you say? Rusev is going to retain his US Championship. That is my prediction. Rusev has been on a roll. He's been pretty dominant. Zack Ryder is not going to stop Rusev here. Rusev is definitely going to win this match. Rusev's going to continue his dominant run as champion, crush Zack Ryder, and it honestly doesn't make sense for the United States Championship to go from Raw to SmackDown in a matter of days. The Raw roster is absolutely huge, and the SmackDown roster is pretty tiny, so having the Intercontinental Championship and the US Championship on SmackDown at this current time would make absolutely no sense. So the Raw Rusev should win and defeat the SmackDown Zack Ryder. The next match we are going to predict is a match to which nobody wants to see. Becky Lynch is taking on Natalya. I didn't even know this match was happening. I definitely don't want to see it. But my prediction for this match is Becky Lynch. Natalya is a horrible heel. She's really bad. So she doesn't need to win this match. Just forget about heel Natalya altogether. I really hope she loses. I think this match, since nobody wants to see it, I think it'd be even worse if the heel, the bad guy, won this match. So please, Becky Lynch, she needs to win this match. I think Becky Lynch is in a much needed position for a big win. It's been a while since she got a big win, right? And Natalya, the more veteran superstar, the older superstar, should put over Becky Lynch here, and hopefully she can move on to bigger and better things. So now we've gone away from that crappy match nobody wants to see. We're talking about Sasha Banks and a mystery partner taking on Dana Brooke and the women's champion Charlotte. You might say, who is going to be the mystery partner? Well, I've got the answers to your questions. The mystery partner is going to be Bayley. Bayley. It's got to be Bayley, right? She should have been at the draft. She wasn't. So she's got to debut here alongside Sasha Banks. I swear down, if it's Naomi or a friggin' returning Cameron, I will be pissed. It's got to be Bayley. Come on. It's got to be Bayley. So if my prediction is right that it's Bayley, I'm definitely going to go with Sasha Banks and Bayley to beat the women's champion Charlotte and Dana Brooke in this match. Charlotte, the women's champion, she doesn't need a win here. She's the champion. She can fall back on the championship. She needs to put over other talent, so Sasha Banks and Bayley need to win this match. And considering it will be Bayley's first match, if it is Bayley, she's got to start it off in fashion with a big win at a pay-per-view. So with Sasha Banks winning this match, she can use all this momentum from this match to go on to SummerSlam and take on the champion. The next match I'm going to predict is the Intercontinental Championship match. The Miz taking on Darren Young. My prediction is an unpopular decision, but I think The Miz is going to retain his championship. Now, the fact that Darren Young is on Monday Night Raw and The Miz is on SmackDown, if Darren Young does win this match, the Intercontinental Championship will go to Raw. But since the SmackDown roster only currently has two titles, the WWE Championship and the Intercontinental Championship, there's no way that Darren Young, who's on Monday Night Raw, can win this match. Monday Night Raw already has the women's title, the US title. They're probably going to have a cruiserweight title by the end of the week. So having an Intercontinental title as well, that just makes SmackDown look even worse than they already do. So the SmackDown guy, The Miz, has got to win this match. Now, Darren Young is coming off fresh with a new gimmick. He's just debuted his new gimmick. He's been looking pretty good. The crowd are actually getting behind the gimmick. So I understand that he really doesn't need to lose this match. He doesn't need to lose. So I think The Miz is going to find some cheeky way to win this match, and that will set up a rematch at SummerSlam where your boy Darren Young will get the win. But for Battleground, I think The Miz has got to win this match. And also, there's another simple reason that there's really not many heels on this pay-per-view winning. I've only got Kevin Owens and The Miz winning, who are bad people. Bad people? Why did I say bad people? Heels. We've only got 2 heels on this pay-per-view winning. We should probably have more, but that's why The Miz has got to win his match. I also just think it'd just be a little bit too predictable for Darren Young to win, since he only just came back, he only just debuted his new gimmick. Just would it be a little bit obvious. So I think The Miz is definitely winning that match. The next match I'm going to predict is Sami Zayn taking on Kevin Owens. My winner is Kevin Owens. Now, it does kind of seem like we're going to get a rematch at SummerSlam since now Zayn and Owens are on the same brand. I would have said this match was the last one if one of them went to SmackDown or Raw, but now they're on the same show, I do think this will continue until SummerSlam. So I'm going to go with Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn, he will get his win back at SummerSlam, but for now, Kevin Owens has got to go over in this match. Sami Zayn is the underdog, so it's fine that he loses here. He will get his win back at the next pay-per-view. There's also loads of faces winning on this. I said The Miz was a heel. I'm going to go with another heel in Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens is on fire. Why shouldn't he win? He's a beast. The next match I'm going to predict is the New Day taking on the Wyatts. Now, this match makes no sense because the Wyatts, they're not even together anymore. Braun Strowman's on Raw, and Eric Rowan and Bray Wyatt are on SmackDown. So for me, the New Day are definitely going to win this match. This match is completely pointless. If the New Day get the win, it would do absolutely nothing because they don't even exist anymore. People love the New Day. The New Day are going to win. The next match is the most pointless match on the pay-per-view. John Cena, Enzo Amore, and Big Cass taking on the Club. The biggest news in the draft was the fact that the Club weren't even together anymore. Gallows and Anderson on Raw, and Styles on SmackDown. So why is this match still happening? Why are the Club still a thing? Once the pay-per-view's finished, they'll never ever team up ever again. So why should they ever get the win? For me, Enzo Amore and Big Cass and John Cena are definitely getting the win in this match. Enzo Amore and Big Cass will get some huge momentum from winning this match and helping John Cena. And Styles also beat John Cena at Money in the Bank, so if John Cena gets a win here, it'll be 1-1, and then they can go into SummerSlam for a huge rubber match to see who really is the better competitor. And the main event. Who's winning the main event, you ask? Dean Ambrose is winning the main event. Now, there is a rumour of a second world title coming back, so this just makes it so much more confusing. I can definitely see the match ending in a draw where maybe Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose pin each other again, because I definitely think there needs to be a world title on Raw and there needs to be a world title on SmackDown, so how they get to that, I'm a little bit confused. But for me, I've got to say Dean Ambrose has got to win this match. SmackDown, they cannot possibly lose their WWE Championship. It's literally the only thing they've got to shout about at the moment. Their roster is pretty slim, so if they lose the WWE title to Raw, what the hell would happen? And also, Ambrose only won the title 5 weeks ago. It's not a very long time. Now, I definitely don't think Roman Reigns is going to win this match. He hasn't been here for the whole build-up. He screwed over Vince McMahon. He's been handed everything, and he still managed to fuck up. Vince McMahon is going to take this as a huge insult, so I won't be surprised if Roman Reigns' push is completely over at this point. So Roman Reigns is definitely not winning. But Seth Rollins, I'm a bit confused. I definitely think Seth Rollins is going to be the World Heavyweight Champion, but how do they get into the World Heavyweight Championship? Do they have Dean Ambrose win here, or have it end in a draw where they bring back the World Heavyweight Championship? I just don't know. I definitely think Dean Ambrose and SmackDown should keep the WWE Championship because it's really the only thing they've got to talk about. But Raw needs a world title as well, so I just don't know. I think it's kind of more likely that this match is going to end in a draw or in dodgy circumstances than it is for Dean Ambrose to walk out as champion. But I've got to go with somebody. I think Dean Ambrose is more likely to win. I don't think Seth Rollins can win and take the title back to Raw, and I definitely think Roman Reigns has screwed himself over, so I don't think he's going to win. So I'm going to go for Dean Ambrose and SmackDown, but I definitely think there is a World Heavyweight Championship coming back. How they do that, I bloody have no idea. The draft has completely fucked up everything at Battleground. Most of the matches don't even make sense, and if they do make sense, we don't know how to predict them because we just don't know what's going to happen. So these are my predictions for Battleground. Hopefully you did in fact enjoy this video. If it gets 1,000 likes, I will do that live stream talking about everything WWE Battleground. Smash the likes, take care, comment your predictions below, spike your hair.